else about me?
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your EA Sports College Football. Next, let's choose your rosters. If you're looking for the latest EA Sports recommended roster featuring more than 1,000 additional players, choose the active roster option, or you can select the rosters from our original launch with a default roster option. Here is where you can customize your Dynasty experience. Similar to last year, here it's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher prestige will be ready to compete for the college football playoff right away.
Yeah, their defense only 89, but they're ranked 2? That's crazy.
Time to figure out where on the coaching step now for the fun part. Here, congratulations. It's time to...
Congratulations. Tron Allen. Yeah. Play USC first game of the year? Oh no. Nevada.
games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Nittany Lions ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly talented. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different.
Quarterback feeling the pressure.
Yikes.
Down he goes at the 22.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He's brought down, but a really solid. Penn State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Singleton. Gets it inside the 10. He's loose. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And the extra point makes it 7-0. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Vance. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Nowhere to go. The ball is loose. Defense got it on the run.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ashley. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Guys, let's chat a little bit about Nevada. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Nevada will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Got it near midfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Looking to scramble. He throws into the middle of the field. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same level.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Trying to keep this drive alive. Spins away from the defense. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Nevada takes... the offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling.
Just can't.
You know what? Fuck this. I don't want them anymore. I found out who I want to run with. Son, I'm so proud of you. Sit down, bitch. Again, I'll beat the shit out of you. I ain't with this baby. Shouldn't have been sent out to do. Gotta be sent out to float. Trunk so long, bitch, you give me so long, but I don't even go on living in this world without you. Damn. To the station. That's sad. This guy's slow. But a better. Jam Miller. Ugh. AK Deer. Richard Young. Ryan Miller. T. Overton. Kinda I'm scared. I said, I got, bitch, I got my hair. Get a grip, Marshall. Hey, remember the time we went to Ryan's party? And I was so drunk you threw over Artie? Yes! Damn. Bitch, bleed! So long! Bitch, you me so wrong! I don't even go on. Look at this. Nah, nah, nah. Nah, nah. So you can suck my dick if you don't like my shit. So suck my dick. So that's gonna quit hotels brought up at the pennies. I suppose I'm going 20s. That's my plans. Smack back to Miss Awesome got plans. Sense. I smell like it's minute. This feels sweating. I smell hospital costs, smelling burgers, smelling bottles. Lazy. Janet.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Seminoles will get this season underway as toe meets leather. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Crimson Tide offense takes
Hewlin Russell, freshman.
And here comes for the first time as a starter this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida.
Wow.
I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And to protect your quarterback. That is priority number one, and they give up a sack on play two.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Rolling right and going deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the...
Ryan Williams.
Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field.
Oh my God. Come on, bro.
So the O-lineman got a little too far downfield. It wipes out the touchdown, and they'll back it up 5. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He'll take another shot here. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown to him over and over again here in the first quarter. And QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking. But these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Might be looking to run. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will go to work for the first time today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can
Damn.
get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught.
Wow, no way.
They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. It
Criminal.
might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Hey, it's me, Masashi. Oops, somebody.
We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curved some of the aggressiveness.
And you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Rush is on him.
Damn, none of my icons popped up.
The pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Let's talk about Alabama. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the all-season was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They'll rip off 8 on that play in 2nd and 2.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. Got to get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They're going to run it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And the missed connection on 3rd down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anymore.
The toss to the outside. Plows through the defense. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
On the move to his left. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Next up, Britney Spears.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score.
Ooh.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Under fire.
Ooh.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
The Seminoles decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes that Alabama offense. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line.
People say I am.
Drive went for 6. We'll see if
Not
they
say I
can do it again.
am. People news every day I am. I don't want to play my jam because I am. What do you say I am?
4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Quarterback may change this route.
That I am. Most of
He has the
I
first
am.
and still on his feet.
Huh?
All down, but he has enough.
Oh, I am calm.
The transition from Nick Saban to Kalen DeBoer certainly gave growing pains to the Crimson Tide, and they're expecting progress in year 2.
It wasn't smooth. I mean, you expand the
I just don't-
playoff, obviously
this is
further, and
live,
they still
though.
don't make it, so a lot of upset Alabama fans, Jesse, but year 2, obviously.
He's taking the shot.
Oh my God.
On his first throw.
Come on, Bama.
Well, you see them there taking a shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside.
Trying to beat the D deep.
What the fuck?
Pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be
Come on, Simpson.
3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Using his feet to buy time.
Whoa.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. With the catch, it's Robinson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, God.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Quarterback got killed.
And the Seminoles will
Quarterback
call
got
on
killed.
their punt team. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense.
He's loose on the right. Ripping through the defense. He's up to 57 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19. First and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama!
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Seminoles will punt this one away. Takes it on the return. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they sent it downfield. And
damn it.
Big play stops the drive. They get him up. At the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover has given this offense a great shot.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Here's the pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Stands in and takes the hit. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's going to take off. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Man, they can't hook up on the big... And that brings up a fourth down. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Looking downfield on first down. He's going to fire to the left. Pulls it in down the sideline. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore is not afraid to show off the gun. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. To the air on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it down the left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He wants it all. Touchdown, Alabama! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, what great offensive execution.
So I'm going with Austin Mack.
A 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at 25. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off.
$28-7.
A touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. Fires on the move.
That's picked.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Couldn't find much breathing room but the interception has...
Got a trophy. Force a turnover with any team with a unique turnover tradition. Hmm. 200 plus rushing yards with 200 pass plus the same player in the same game. Good God.
It's in business at the 27. Back to throw, it's Mack. Unloads to the wideout.
Damn it.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Slings it downfield. And
damn it.
the ball is intercepted at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Looking to fire. And down he goes back at the 3. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it near midfield. He's going to get loose. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown Tide.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
35-7.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead.
Roll Tide, honey. We're Roll Tide.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Shotgun, the handoff to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Catch in the middle, it's Pittman. There he goes! And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. The give to the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Seminoles are flying down the field. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Oh, and he's going
That didn't go nowhere.
Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. The Seminoles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. He's got it. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Uncorks one to the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was
should have been caught. Should have been caught.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's caught inside the 30. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Come on, man. Fucking block.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some back here on 2nd down.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle and prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Mack. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with this.
Fires toward the end zone.
Damn it.
And hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side.
Come on.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd
Can this dude
down.
not catch? Come on, Brown. Should have been intercepted twice.
Here comes the heat.
Damn.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
LT Overton.
Runner onto the field now.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He's in open space downfield. It's a running room. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Castellanos. Grabbed in the middle, it's Webster. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've reached the break, and Alabama has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Makes a stop in the back.
Didn't get it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming in.
Oh, shit.
Defense, they've risen to the occasion.
Continues to fight for
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Bama! Stealing a score on special teams.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game 1, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
49-7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much down on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere.
Damn, that is
at the line of scrimmage.
another time he'd been hurt.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Here comes that Alabama offense. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
There he goes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Trying play action. Looking deep.
Fuck.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's got it! That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on fourth down. Instead, they back up. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Here's a hit. It is
Fuck.
and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats at the end of the season. We look up, we got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Backed up now. Here's second and long. To the air. It's Applewhite. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll give it to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to
Come on.
And get it done.
Fucking bullshit.
Well off target. He got hit as he was trying
Barely
to
get hit and throw the ball.
on third down. Trying to burn this defense. to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw on 1st down. The 6 feet by a little
He is
time.
slow.
The pressure gets to him. Down he goes, and that is just what the doctor ordered. Back to throw. It's Mack. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game.
And he's all bottled, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Out of the gun to give to the back. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. season and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.